Hello everyone, my name is Ashaeden, and this is AshaedenStarCraft. I'm back and I'm bringing you a 2v2 high-level game. Actually heard a couple of the players here before, cast them a few times. And so this is probably going to be a really action-packed game. I don't know yet, but I'm expecting so, unless some crazy shenanigans go on. And so, on the left-hand corner, we have the blue Zerg player. No team. His name is AXL, or Axel. Call him Axel, probably easier to say. Spawning just below him, his partner from Team BigBu. It is EmoPanda, the red Zerg. And up in the right-hand corner, the purple Protoss from Team Meeoww. It is Idiopathic. And just above him, we have his counterpart, same clan. It is Predator. So we're going to have a ZZPP going on right now. Pretty cool stuff. Probably going to see some early Ling attack going on maybe. I mean, that's what I would expect usually from a Zerg versus Protoss. But hey, this is teams. And this is a high-level game. So we might not even see that type of stuff here. So yeah, got just everybody macroing up here. Not a whole lot of stuff going on per se. Let's speed it up just a little bit here. Got our gas. We actually have our Protoss player. Looks like he came down here for a reason. Yep, gonna take a mineral patch, go ahead and make his nexus, and get back to work. Interesting enough, we got our drone scout here. Coming up, he's gonna kiss and tell with a probe, walk right through him. And let's see, is he gonna spot the nexus? The answer is no, he does not spot the nexus. Does spot the gateway. Both of our Zerg players taking their naturals. So pretty standard timing so far. I guess technically, if all players in a 2v2 play like it's a 1v1, then you can do a lot of the builds, but more often than not, you have one person teching up and the other person just mash shenanigans from what I can tell. Oh, is he going to spot this? Oh, we got some pings from the Protoss. So he does spot the Nexus, so he knows it's coming. Overlord watching this base, trying to see what's going on there. Guess he pinged because he wanted to make sure there was no shenanigans going on. So the probe's over here scouting. Unless he's going to build a Nexus 2 maybe. Well, he's staying there. So yep, he's going for his Nexus as well. Overlord spread looking pretty nice. Probe getting his scout in. He sees everything that's going on. He knows. And so yeah, just everybody macroing, everybody scouting. We got a Nexus, 2 more queens on the way, and warp gates starting for Predator. Probe trying to get killed here. Is he gonna at least get his scout off here? One last scout before he goes to probe heaven, or higher heaven, whatever. And he does manage to get in here, but there's no gas yet for our blue player. He's going to be making some lings. Gonna be making some lings, folks. Now he's finally taking his gas, double gas here at this point. I like that, I like that. No early necessary, speedling going on if he's not going to use it. Warp gate's on the way now for purple as well. Idiopathic, as it is, man. And Predator's Nexus is now done. Couple of lings on the way. Robotics facility for Predator. Couple of lings want to get a little ling scout. And look at this. We have Axel taking his third. You're not going to get through the zealot line, so we run on home, limp on home. Speed almost halfway, or a little over halfway done. Go and check the APMs here. Looks like we have a lot. It's kind of going up and down. Whoa, blue's got up 300 here. Goodness gracious, he is moving, and now red is too. That is some high APM. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a really action-packed game once it happens, because both teams are just macroing up to beyond belief. And the first observer is out of the game. And the mothership core. He's doing something. What's going on here? Probe's looking to probably put a proxy pylon down. Or scout. Or get killed by zerglings. Nope, proxy pylon, there it is. 6 more lings on the way, 3 stalkers on the way as well. Creep tumor, so creep spread is getting produced here, very nice. And red is scouting. So far nothing is killing him, so he sees the tech, he sees the Colossus. Ooh, excuse me. And the queens are going to go down, I think. No, he actually gets out just narrowly in time. And he has the observer, so the creep spread is being taken out on top of everything else. Some pretty good micro, getting the zealots back up in front. Oh, and just tons of lings. Speedlings come in to save it, whatever they can. And honestly, I think our south team is going to be able to hold this. I think. Oh, with no tech units though. Oh, here we go. We got our roaches in now. Roaches for defense. 3 more roaches for red. But is it a little bit too late for the roach tech, I wonder? Ooh, this could be... The only good advantage I think here is that roaches and lings will be coming from the back end as well. If they could take out that pylon, that'd be pretty good. The 2 forward pylons will be good. But they are actually able to hold. Getting cleaned up. And the rest of his army, 3 sentries running on home. So now they're going to go ahead and take out the pylons. And an overseer is being made. So he's going to see the observer. And let's see if the queens are able to kill it or if they get just out of range. No, I don't think they've seen it. Vision of Axel, he knows it's there. He knows it's there. That's interestingly enough. But forward pylon's being killed. Ooh, here we go, here comes the queen, here comes the queen! Oh. And the observer is dead. Alright, no more observer there. So forward pylon's actually being killed now. Oh, and another warpin's coming in. Oh, and the Colossus comes in to save the day. The forward pylon doesn't go down. And we have another aggressive push. And looks like there was an unpause. And okay, so what other Zerg are researching speed for roaches? Muta tech as well. Or just getting a spire, really. Not mute attack, per se. And the queen should go ahead and run. Oh, sacrificial queen. Is he going to get out free? That's, oh, one last shot from the stalker, and it goes down. We have an overseer floating over here, just kind of chilling. Could go a Nidus Worm if you wanted to. Seems to be the newer, well, I guess it's not really a newer thing, but I've seen it more and more lately. And some pretty good force fields. And is this going to be enough to clean this army up here? Force field's chopping that army in half. And ooh, they need probably, oh, and another forward warp in. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if our south team is going to be able to hold this at all. All the sentries have been taken out though, so force fields aren't going to be a factor. We have 26 more lings, 8 corruptors on the way. But will they be out in time? Will they be there in time to save the day? Oh, 4 more roaches just kind of pinging in. That that third got taken out there. Got surrounded. No more force field able to be done. Both Colossus go down thanks to the corruptors. No. Oh, almost going to lose those corruptors if he doesn't be too careful with them. Forward pylons are still over here though. Purple pinging, so probably saying, hey, go ahead and back down. And more warp-ins as zealots. Stalkers, everything running home. Man, all these players got 3 bases now. I'll tell you, I wish games that I played on teams were like this. It's always got some shenanigans, cannon rushes, always got stuff. Looks like this base is going to be boned here. And the army comes in to try and stop it. Just trying to get out everything he can, trying to stop anything, and warp-ins are all over the place. Red Zerg's not... Oh, Red Zerg's coming up behind, trying to kill anything that may be attacking. But there's already some Protoss, purple Protoss in here. And so, no Colossus able to, but he had to go ahead and run on home. So these guys were sacrificial. Idiopathic, good hold from both our players. Up top on the north side. And more roaches being produced. Can't wait till Legacy of the Void comes out when they could kill force fields. That's a thing. That is an awesome, awesome thing. Being able to kill force fields. Unless you're a Protoss player, and then you don't want your force fields being killed. And purple is pinging. Oh, trying to kill that Overseer. Overseer is scouting everything. He knows what's going on. Does he know about the base, though? I don't think so. I don't think he knows that there's a base down there. There's another... Yeah. So both golds have been taken, actually, from our Zerg players. Very good move, as a matter of fact. In my opinion, anyway. And is the Overseer... Nope, the Overseer's going to get out scot-free. A lot of Immortals, so that's going to really kind of counter the Roach push, per se. We have almost max army for this. We got Storm also being researched. +3 attack and 2... armor, excuse me. 2 armor being researched. And +2 missile attack and +2 carapace for our blue Zerg. So Axel's going to be upgraded there. Protoss looking to take their gold as well. Protoss are so strong late game. Well, with the force fields anyway. Force fields are key. Now he is right by the watchtower. He's not taking it. That's kind of odd. And yeah, just Lings trying to be a nuisance anywhere and everywhere they can. But the cannon there kind of stops that. Oh, I like the way he did that, walling it off with pylons and then his buildings. That's a pretty cool idea. I like that a lot. I gotta start doing that when I play Protoss. Anyways, the 2 Nexus do go down. And we have DTs, folks. The DTs. 20 roaches on the way. DTs are so deadly against pretty much everything except for Terran. Terran just scan, so who cares about that? They just boop. There it is. There's the DTs. Kill. In the lower leagues, DTs can get a lot of damage in against Terran, but all it takes is 1 scan. And I guess supposedly in Brood War, DTs, you never knew that DTs were attacking you until you lost your whole mineral line. There was no warning that the DT, oh, my units are under attack or any of that stuff. So a couple more DTs running in there, and since they know DTs are now going to be a factor. Wait, how did they see that? Oh, and the DT gets in, he starts killing more workers. A little bit of a slower reaction, but hey. And the DT kills him. Might want to just go ahead and drop a spore there. There we go. There's the spore. 6 Vipers on the way. Gotta love that. Not really a whole lot to say, per se. I mean, both teams are just macroing up behind everything, just taking base after base after base. And now we got some forward pylons coming. I thought I just saw a warp prism. Yes, I did. So warp prisms are going to be doing some zealot drops. Observer right here. Yes. Okay, so there's a zealot just walked into the base. We got an engagement up here. And storms. Oh, being tag teamed from both Protoss players. What was the Zerg over here doing? Well, they're both Zerg, but the blue Zerg ended up getting tag teamed there by both Protoss. They know now that the Protoss is on creep. They should probably consider engaging. And we have got what looks to be Brood Lords on the way. Protoss is running on home. Oh no, don't engage, Blue. You're all by yourself. Run away. And the storms. The storms were just enough to just do a lot of damage. The Templars do get taken out, but he loses all of his army. And oh, we got an engagement right here, a warp in, and DTs come in too. And there's no overseers. They could wipe out all the tech, but he's going right for red as well. And it looks like purple is going to be able to wipe out most of this army, the tons of Vipers. And the DTs are just doing massive amounts of damage. Stalker's in there too. Actually, yeah, the DTs are still going to town. They're going to get that hive tech, I think. Is there an overseer on the way? Oh, there he goes. And he narrowly saves that hive tech. Loses a lot of stuff here. The spine crawler's probably going to start losing HP as well. Very good attack from our North team. Meow has got to be purring happily with that attack. And the Protoss go back home. And our Zerg army is pretty much maxed here. I don't know why that many Vipers, though. It's a lot of Vipers. But the Spire, Greater Spire, is that still alive there? It has to be. Where'd they put it? It's a good question. Where's the Spire? Holy crap. Oh, there we go. There's the Spire. Oh, man, I didn't even notice. Okay, so yeah. Oh, yoink. Getting rid of a couple of last-minute stragglers. Dropping another hatchery over here so I can continue getting gas. Protoss player pushing out now. Predator going to looking to take out this natural as well. Which is what they've been doing, I guess, several times since it's already been taken out with the Zealots. So yeah, he's got a Warp Prism here ready to go for some fallback options. Does he have... Oh yeah! That one DT just making a killing over here. And that other natural got taken out, or expansion got taken out again. Kinda odd why they ran away and they left the DT to start killing stuff again. They're like, screw it, we're gonna kill. Kill the Protoss, they said. And engagement after engagement. Zealots getting in and doing some work too. And all the yoinks. Protoss base is going to be boned too, but so's this one. I don't know, are they going to be able to hold this while they're engaging as well? I think they'll be fine. I don't know if they're going to lose that. Void Rays are now out though. Nothing actually here except for a few Hydras that shoot up. Oh, so this really strong push, and then the storms come down. All the Broodlords though, but they can't attack up. So yeah, they'll probably clean up all the air, all the ground, but all the air is going to be just too much. They're going to lose all those Broodlords. Oh, and that just devastating for our South team. They have no way to actually combat all those Void Rays at this point. Not even enough spores. Tempest on the way. 34 Hydras though. 4 Corruptors on the way to try and stop this. So now they're going to try and go anti-air. And up top, they're just content. They're taking bases. Oh my goodness, all the Void Rays. 6 more Void Rays on the way. Mass Zealot Warp in. Nice the way he did that too. I like that. Lost a lot of bases in that base trade. Did not know at all about the Void Rays being in there and had nothing to stop them. If they had a few more ground or Hydras in that engagement, it might have been a totally different thing. A couple more Ultras also on the ground as well. They're going to look and they really need to go and take another engagement as soon as possible. 5 more Hydras almost complete. Looking here at our armies here. All teams are pretty much maxed here at this point. They just need to take some really good engagements. And purple was going to engage. Oh, and blue's going to sneak down behind. I don't know why they're by themselves. They don't need to be by themselves. Void Rays aren't going to be a factor, that's for sure. Not in this engagement. Not until... Oh, wow. Not until blue goes in and gets in there. Predator's going to go ahead and save the day. And the storms... And here comes the sandwich, and then all the voids are in. And all purple just has to do is turn around and complete the sandwich, and yeah. Just straight Hydra is not going to beat this kind of army. And more storms, and the Hydras just burn and melt. And then some sort of warp in did happen over here, or run by from some zealots, I guess, if you want to call it that. And yeah, so Zealot's doing huge amounts of damage on naturals and expansions and everything else. And to be honest, I just looking at the income tab here, no real income whatsoever for our Zerg players. A little bit more for Axel, but and now they all want to focus this down here. And this base will probably make the... I don't know, it's died a lot. I was going to say a number, but not going to happen. And our Protoss players are just like, you know what? Meow. We're going to take bases all the way up in your faces. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I know it was lame. Whatever. And here we go. And the armies are pushing in. What is our Zerg players going to be able to do? Blue is finally going to Hive Tech, but there's pretty much nothing that our Zerg players can do here. This army composition is so freaking strong. You gotta have anti-air, you gotta have stuff to kill the stalkers, you can't make lings because of the zealots, and if you make roaches you get force field and stormed. You got Colossus, you got extended range. You got pretty much everything here. I'm not trying to sound biased, but there is pretty much nothing that I see our Zerg players being able to do here on the south side. They just don't have the economy to support this kind of an aggression. And Axel GG's and EmoPanda GG's. Very good play from both teams, but ultimately they were just not able to support the economy and the cost inefficiency of the engagements that the Zergs took early on was able to let the Protoss players expand and take the extra bases that they needed to for their economy to do just what they did here. Plus with the money, Zealots running in, killing the bases, denying the naturals so that expansions so that our Zerg players weren't able to get that extra money that they needed to support the constant pressure that our Protoss players were doing. Very well played, all players, and hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.